beautiful people. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Happy Talks, where we talk happy things and share happiness. So, I hope you have watched some of my prior videos where you have seen me exploring some happy natures and doing some other happy things in the short videos. If you like my content, don't forget to click subscribe. And today we are going to talk about happy protein. Let me pause for a moment. Yes, I said happy protein. There is obviously no such thing called happy protein, but I personally have felt and experienced that you feel good when you eat good. Doesn't necessarily mean tasty food, doesn't necessarily mean you eat to the full of your belly, but eating good food in happiness. So that means eating good food will include good proteins and the rest of the stuff as well. The rest of the stuff that makes a balanced diet, we automatically consume that through natural foods that we usually consume throughout the course of the day. The one content that is very hard to actually meet up to the needed levels of consumption is protein. So science tells us that on an average, you need 0.36 grams per pound of your body weight to take per day. So let me translate that. So if I weigh 150 pounds and per each pound I would need 0.36 grams of protein per day, that would equate to 54 grams of protein. Obviously, everybody's metabolism is different, lifestyle is different, and the taste of the food choices is different. I fully respect that. And in my experience, the normal foods that we take, at least on an average, comes to about 20 grams, 25 grams of protein. And if you watchfully eat high protein contents, it'll be about 30 grams, I would say, unless we excessively focus on consuming only high protein content all the time. So what I'm saying is, on average, there will be about 25 to 30 grams of protein in the food that I usually take per day. But the number says I need to take up to 54 grams of protein per day. So to reach that, what I have done is I try to explore and find out what am I missing by not actually getting to that full consumption levels of 54 grams. I try to measure the protein contents and consume for 1 week to see what difference it would make when I take the full 54 grams or 55 grams, roughly on the neighborhood. It doesn't have to be on the dot 54 exactly, but roughly around 50 grams of protein. I haven't physically seen something different to tell me that, that's from taking high proteins, but oh boy, it makes huge difference in your mindset. It makes huge difference in your feel. It makes huge difference in how your body reacts to you in the normal day-to-day things. It gives you happiness. I do not know if there is any science related to that directly correlates between protein and your emotional feel of how you feel about yourself, about your body, and how your body processes your feels back. It is amazing. The difference is telling. I can tell that. So after I struggled initially to do that, I wanted to keep that going. So to do that, I have explored several high protein drinks, things like that. And as I mentioned, everybody's metabolism is different. Everybody's taste choices are different. So everyone varies in what they like and what suits to their food habits. But what I ended up is two things that worked out well for me. One is a protein shake that's already pre-made. You don't have to do anything, just pop it open, drink it. It's a milk. I will show you that. It has 30 grams of protein per serving. 30 grams, 30. So you take that, drink once a day, and the rest of the protein content come through your normal meals. Of course, assuming that you are watchful that the food you consume has some proteins in it, at least reasonable amounts of proteins in it. It's not something very low in protein content. And between the combination of the food and this milkshake, you got your 50. So here is that first one. It is called Premier Protein. It comes in two flavors, in caramel and then in dark chocolate. So you could try either one of those, and it is ready to drink. And I will share the nutrition contents label separately also. That says it has 160 calories, 160, and the best part is total sugars 1 gram. And if you are watching our protein intake and calorie values, everybody knows that we want to avoid, high sugars or any sugar content. So this one has 1 gram of sugar, and it has a whole lot of other things that you could actually look through. I don't even know all those things, but my focus on this one is to get these 30 grams into me. And I'm doing that, and it is helping me greatly. So this is quick and easy to take. I go to hikes every weekend or during the week. You take this and it'll keep you energized. It's not an energy boosting thing, but it'll keep your cells energized because of the high protein content. And the other one is, if you do not like this, the other alternate that I have that works for me, that I often use to rotate between, is this protein powder. It's called Anjuri. I believe that is how you say it, Anjuri. And it comes in a powder form, and you can use it in just about anything. I haven't tried having it in plain water though, but the picture shows you can have it as along with milk, or make it a smoothie, make it a milkshake, however form that you would like, with fruits and other things. And this has 90 calories, 90. And the protein intake in this one is 20 grams compared to 30 on that one. And of course that has 160 calories in it. So here is another option, and I will include the nutrition label of this one also for you to look, and I will put them together in a frame side by side so we could compare and contrast if you like to. But I highly recommend either of these two. If you are on the hunt looking for which protein drink might work for you, or which protein drink that you should try to balance your diet, I strongly suggest to try either one of these. And once I have tried these ones, my search for protein drinks have stopped. I was exploring everything I could think of or I could see in GNC, all kinds of whey proteins, protein bars, energy bars, things like that. But this is the one that worked out well for me. These are the two. So I hope this video is informational for you, and you would try some of this if you already are looking out for what protein to take, and let me know in the comments and feedback of what you think. And if you think there is already some other protein drinks that you're already are happy with, let me know. I will be happy to try those as well. Just because these work for me, it doesn't mean there are no other things that would be better than this that would not work for me. So feel free to suggest, give your feedback. And again, I call these my happy proteins because I can tell the difference in me when I'm fulfilling my protein intake. It affects your happiness. That is why I call them happy proteins. I need my happy proteins. If I'm being stressful, crabby, grumpy, I ask myself, did I have my happy protein for the day? Just the thought of it makes you feel like you're getting something, you're consuming something. The thought of consuming something that maybe potentially cause you happiness itself gives you some sense of relief. Trust me, it works. It may sound like silly, but it works. It did for me, so it might as well for you. Give it a try. Let me know what you think of this video. If you like it, click the like button and show your support by clicking the subscribe button. And I look forward to see you in the future videos. Thank you.